Hola chicos, hoy vamos a hablar del verbo gustar. We're going to talk about gustar, which we can use as gusta or gustan. We're going to talk about when we use gustar with nouns. So our metas de la lección, I can talk about food and beverages, I can ask questions, and obviously along with asking them comes answering them, and I can say which foods I like and don't like. Earlier this year, we learned to talk about things that we like to do. So each of these sentences is something that I like to do or that people like to do. With them, you use an infinitive verb, so a non-conjugated verb, and always the verb gusta. So a mí me gusta hablar por teléfono. A ti te gusta practicar deportes. A mi mamá le gusta preparar la comida. A nosotros nos gusta hablar por teléfono. A mis amigos les gusta mirar la televisión. I only give you 2 lines, so just pick 2 of those that you'd like to write down to remind yourself that when we have an infinitive verb, a non-conjugated verb, and we're talking about how to do something, we use the verb gusta. Notice on these also that you could just throw a no in front of them if you don't like to do it. A mis amigos no les gusta mirar la televisión. A nosotros no nos gusta hablar por teléfono. Ahora, talking about things that we like. Me gusta versus me gustan. So, me gusta el cereal versus me gustan las hamburguesas. So we have, ¿cuál es la diferencia? Go ahead and pause the video and make a guess as to what you think the difference is as to when we use gusta and when we use gustan. If you put one is singular and one is plural, you are correct. We use gusta with el cereal because el cereal is singular. Me gustan with las hamburguesas because las hamburguesas is plural. So the gusta and gustan changes depending on if you're talking about a singular thing or a plural thing. The mete, le, nos, or les is who likes the thing. The gusta matches up with the thing that is being liked. So what you're actually saying in Spanish is the cereal is pleasing to me. Remember, with the verb gustar, we can use me, te, le, nos, or les. We can either use gusta or gustan. We use gusta with a singular noun or an infinitive verb. We can also use it with a list of verbs if you really like to do a lot of things. So for example, me gusta la pizza. Le gusta estudiar. If I wanted to say Paco likes to study and play basketball, a Paco le gusta estudiar y jugar al baloncesto. So I'm using le gusta still because I have more than one infinitive. I use gustan when I'm talking about plural nouns or a list of nouns. So I have nos gustan las manzanas. We like apples. Me gustan la manzana y la banana. So I have a list of things, so now it becomes plural. A list of singular things is still a plural thing. So the plural nouns, las manzanas, go with gustan. Mete, le, nos, or les can be used with any of them. And if you have a list of nouns, it's going to be gustan, not gusta. Anytime you have an infinitive, though, you are going to use gusta. So if I said, me gusta comer la manzana y la banana, even though I have more than one thing, I'm using an infinitive, so I used gusta. All right, practicamos. Escribe gusta o gustan. So on your sheet, you have these sentences. Go ahead and write the correct form of gusta or gustan for each one. All right, you should have had me gusta la pizza. La pizza is singular. Los huevos is plural, so gustan. Los refrescos, plural, gustan. El pan is singular, so gusta. A ellos les gusta el café because it's singular. Las bananas, plural, so gustan. El cereal, singular, gusta. Los cereales, plural, so gustan. Okay, now you have these sentences to write. I like milk. Shakira likes grapes. We like eggs. Don't forget to bring your A game. We talked about that earlier in the year when we had gustar verbs. Same thing now. We want to make sure we use the a mí me gusta la leche. Shakira likes grapes. Before Shakira, I need an a Shakira. My pronoun to match with Shakira is le. I'm going to use gustan because las uvas is plural. Go ahead and do 3, 4, 5, and 6 on your own. Bring them to class tomorrow, and we will go through the answers. Make sure you're careful with number 4 and number 6 because they do have infinitives. Gracias. Adios. Oh, don't forget to take your Google Form quiz after you do your Como se dice in español. Gracias.